Hello, it's me, Michael, with my weekly report. Just checking the recording's okay, looking to the side. I'm sure it's fine. This week, if we go into insights on here, we will see that I've been consistent with my admin. That should actually be blue because it was a music production stream, and that was that stream. Not much to see on the Unity project, although I started getting into some animation and stuff, but mainly I've been working on Donegood, so I'm just going to show you that. So where are we? So what I have been doing, so at first I've figured out, as you can see, some sweary stuff. Why is Storybook fucked? It was messed up because of these circular dependencies, and on Monday morning I basically went, right, I need to just go through one by one and fix the dependencies, and actually, like, the second dependency that I fixed it. But then in the course of my working later, I found another way of just mocking up the Redux actions, which were the things that were causing the loops. But it meant I could make some decent progress on the onboarding. So first I couldn't figure out how to get this email to show up in Storybook in an iframe, but if we click on it, so this is now the first email you see. Hello, thank you for signing up to Donegood. And it shows you a picture of a desktop, because a lot of people will be coming to this from their phones and they might expect it to be a phone app, but actually it's more of a desktop app. So I thought, right, are you at your desk ready to make a plan? Yes, let's get started. Start anyway. These both do the same thing, but it's just like to try and get people so that they're not trying to like make a plan on a little screen without a keyboard. And then you land on this. This I still need to make a lot better, don't I? So you click create my first list, and then you end up in your first list. So if I just refresh that, I'm sorry. So I got all this. This is React Joyride. I got all this stuff figured out, and it's like really fiddly to it's a fine craft getting this getting the onboarding integrated nicely, because there's so many. You know, just to make it make sense involves quite a lot of technical tweaking, and it's different contexts. And I wonder if I can show you just a quick bit of some of the code that went into that. If I can find Visual Studio Code. I just want to show you Donegood Web, and then if we go to first list, then we'll see basically like I've got the steps in sequence like this. So this is the things, and then it says what element it points at. But then instead of like using the automatic step number, I've manually gone Joyride step index, and so that step index is determined basically on each component redraw. So basically it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. And like I put everything in arrays so that this can be as readable as possible. But like it sort of like semantically checks what's going on. But yeah, so we go start by naming your list, gives you some ideas. You go next. Well, actually, no, sorry. Start by naming your list. My fun list. So you can do that. Next. Then click the white space to add your first task. This is my first task. It says, is it a one-up? Click where it says doesn't repeat, otherwise just keep adding tasks. We can do that. Click that every 3 days. Otherwise keep adding tasks. Second task. Add again. Third task. And then it says, you can press enter here as well. I made it support enter. And then it's saying like drag and drop. Works. This obviously it doesn't work in Storybook, but yeah, once you're here, let's so actually like getting it to work, and then okay, this is strange. Okay, my list is ready. Click on that. One thing at a time. It gives you a quick peek of what that's going to look like on its own. You go next, and now we're into this little editor. And one of the reasons I wanted to get that email right first was because this is pretty fiddly on a small screen. So why not just try and get people to do it on the desktop, and then we can use the mouse interactions. And all it does is it lets you go, okay, first thing, I'm going to do my list. And you can just like click and drag over that. You can just change it. You can say, okay, Saturday afternoons is when I'm going to work on this. Sunday evenings. So I think that works pretty well. And then it goes, yes, what do you want to do? Check your settings, and it just asks you, like, what time do you wake up? Let's say 7. And this is basically just going to control what time the emails you get are. You can go save changes, and that's basically as far as I've got with the onboarding so far. But also I've been seeing how this feels with a bigger schedule. So if you've got multiple different things, you might go like my general admin's first thing, then I've got some other list which is mornings, and then maybe I also want to split my time between 2 different things, and it just lets you sort of like very quickly build up. I'm going to sort the colours out. But yeah, so this is where I'm up to. If I just want to work all the time, I suppose my one would look like mornings, afternoons. That's what my Donegood looks like. But you could imagine someone having, like, you know, they've got their Friday off, so they want to do that, or they want to do things like first thing before work, or they want to work on something in the evenings. You know, it's I think this is quite a nice way of like finding out when people are going to use it, and then the next step is going to be, can I add this to your calendar, etc., etc. So really, that is all there is to say today. So I'm just going to say goodbye. I hope you had a good week, and see you next time. And also, have we eaten? Is it time to eat? I don't know. Hi, Shaz. Bye.